King and the Golden Shoes. In the grand kingdom of Gleamshire, there lived a king named Harold. King Harold was known throughout the land not for his wisdom or bravery, but for his clumsiness. Despite his regal appearance and golden crown, he had a tendency to trip over his own feet, knock over vases, and bump into walls. The people of Gleamshire loved their king dearly and found his clumsiness endearing, often chuckling at his harmless mishaps. One bright and sunny morning, a peculiar package arrived at the palace gates. The royal messenger hurried to deliver it to King Harold, who was in the middle of trying to balance a tray of teacups without spilling them. With a thud, he accidentally knocked the tray over just as the messenger entered. "Your Majesty, a package has arrived for you," the messenger announced, trying to hide a smile. King Harold, dusting off the remnants of tea, took the package with curiosity. It was wrapped in shimmering gold paper and tied with a red ribbon. Attached was a note that read, "To King Harold, may these shoes bring you great joy and adventures from a secret admirer." With growing excitement, King Harold unwrapped the package to reveal a dazzling pair of golden shoes. They sparkled under the sunlight, casting glimmers of light around the room. He had never seen such magnificent footwear and couldn't wait to try them on. As soon as King Harold slipped his feet into the golden shoes, something extraordinary happened. The shoes seemed to have a mind of their own and began to move his feet in a lively dance. King Harold, surprised but amused, tried to control his movements, but the shoes wouldn't stop. They twirled him around the room, making him dance in a way he had never danced before. Laughter echoed through the palace halls as servants and courtiers watched their king dance uncontrollably. Despite the initial shock, King Harold couldn't help but laugh too. The shoes made him prance, spin, and leap with a grace he never knew he had. It was as if the shoes had transformed his clumsiness into a spectacular dance. Word of King Harold's magical shoes spread quickly across Gleamshire. People from all corners of the kingdom came to the palace to witness the king's remarkable dance. Markets buzzed with excitement, and children played pretend, mimicking the king's enchanting moves. One day, while dancing through the town square, King Harold noticed a little girl named Lily sitting alone, looking sad. He danced over to her and asked, "Why so glum, dear Lily?" Lily looked up, her eyes filled with tears. "I feel clumsy and different from the other kids. They laugh at me when I trip or stumble." King Harold knelt beside her, his golden shoes still wiggling his feet. "I used to feel the same way, Lily, but these magical shoes taught me that it's okay to be different and to laugh at our own mishaps. They make us unique and special." With that, King Harold invited Lily to dance with him. Hesitant at first, she took his hand, and the golden shoes worked their magic, guiding them both into a delightful dance. The townspeople cheered, and soon everyone joined in, dancing and celebrating their imperfections together. As the days passed, King Harold's dance adventures continued. He danced through the palace, the gardens, and even during important meetings. Each time, the golden shoes brought joy and laughter, reminding everyone of the beauty in embracing one's flaws. One evening, after a particularly lively dance session, King Harold sat down to rest. He looked at the golden shoes and wondered about their mysterious origin. Who could have sent me these wonderful shoes? He thought aloud. Just then, an elderly woman appeared at the palace gates. She was dressed in simple, tattered clothes, but her eyes sparkled with kindness and wisdom. The guards allowed her to approach the king. "Your Majesty," she said with a warm smile, "I am the one who sent you the golden shoes." King Harold was astonished. "Why did you send them to me?" he asked. The woman replied, "I have watched you from afar and saw the joy you bring to your people with your clumsy yet endearing ways. These shoes are a gift to remind you that true greatness lies not in perfection but in embracing who we are, flaws and all." Tears of gratitude filled King Harold's eyes. "Thank you," he said, "for this precious gift and the lesson it has taught me." The elderly woman nodded. "Remember, Your Majesty, humility and self-acceptance are the true marks of a great ruler. May you always dance with joy and spread laughter in your kingdom." With a final smile, the woman vanished into the night, leaving behind a sense of wonder and wisdom. King Harold continued to wear the golden shoes, but now he danced not just for fun, but to inspire his people. He encouraged everyone to embrace their imperfections and find joy in their uniqueness. The kingdom of Gleamshire thrived with happiness and unity, as people celebrated their individuality and supported one another. Years later, King Harold became known not just as a clumsy king but as a king who taught his people the true meaning of self-acceptance and humility. The golden shoes remained a symbol of this valuable lesson, treasured by all in Gleamshire. And so, King Harold and his people lived happily ever after, dancing through life with joy, humility, and the knowledge that it's our differences that make us truly special. For more stories, like and subscribe our channel.